That's why I was never going to show you that. Hey guys, Doug here. Today I'm putting on my dad hat, and this video is all about giving you a little attaboy, keep going, or maybe even just a little kick in the tail to get you going. So let's see where this goes. One of the things that's been driving me crazy lately, you've seen I've been carving these faces and whatnot, and that's my latest one. Kind of like a little mini version of me, perhaps, maybe not, but I made a video about this, and a lot of messages, a lot of comments on Instagram as well about wish I could do that. I could never do something like that, and I'm here to tell you, yes you can. And we're going on a little field trip. I got my bag packed, and I'm going to show you something that I was never going to show you before, but I think it's time that you saw. But have a look at this guy. Make a memory, because we're going to give him away anywhere in the world. I'll mail you this just to give you a little attaboy. Keep going. But we're going to have some fun today, and I'm going to show you something that yeah, I wasn't going to show anybody. And before we go, this video is brought to you by our friends at Wood Carving Illustrated. Wood Carving Illustrated is a magazine for woodcarvers, helping woodcarvers. Great little magazine full of plans and techniques and stuff, and real help to the beginner woodcarver and advanced as well. They've given me a little promo code, LINKER, all caps, LINKER, and with your subscription at woodcarvingillustrated.com, they've got some extra little goodies that you can download and keep just for the subscription using that promo code. So check them out, and we'll touch on that a little bit more later in the video. You know, I am no expert carver by any means, but it's funny that in the last little while I feel things are starting to click a little bit better, and I'm starting to put things together, and I've got a long ways to go, and some of you think I'm a professional carver, and I'm nowhere near that, but I'm getting better day by day, and that's the whole point of this video. And we're going to go show you something. I've always accredited Gene Messer as the man that really got me carving, and he did, for real. But before Gene, there was a time when I thought, I'm going to try wood carving in a tree. And that's what we're headed to the bush today to show you. And yeah, if you remember the carvings that I just showed you at my desk and compare them to this, you'll say, oh, there's hope. There's hope. I always say that anybody can be a wood carver with or without that artistic ability. And you say, no, you can't do that. But it's true, because for an example, you can follow patterns and plans or teachings, or maybe there is a little that artsy bit to it, that you can see things before you make them. But it's kind of like when I was a kid, my mother used to make me take piano lessons, and I'd have to come home after school. All my friends were playing outside, and I had to spend a half hour a day playing the piano to learn how to play, and eventually I could play the piano. Now, I could never play the piano without the music. Whereas the artsy side, my son now bought himself a piano and taught himself how to play the piano without the notes. So there's the difference. So I can still play the piano, but I can't play the piano without the notes. And that could be, the notes to you could be the pattern, the teaching, even the learning placements. There's rules and there's laws, and if you follow them, you can put a face together. What I don't like about this whole conversation is that people think that they should be good right away. And like I said, I took like 7 years of piano lessons before I could play the piano, and still wasn't that good, to be honest. But half an hour every day after school, and that was the discipline that my mother instilled in me to learn how to play the piano. And that's just no different than carving. So many times people say to me, this is my first carving, I suck, I may not continue. No, I've thrown out 50 carvings before I show people my carvings, because I want them to look like something. And it's funny, because this carving that you're going to see today is one that I thought it was okay at the time. Now looking back 10 years later, it's horrific. Hey, man. We can't have a serious chat without coffee, can we? My old storm kettle and the coffee maker. Oh, that smells so good. So, like I was saying earlier, this little area here, this has become quite the little gathering hub for our family members. In fact, probably 2 weeks ago, there's like 30 people here. We had a pizza party with pizza ovens and stuff. And so, I mean, it's great. It's such a wonderful, it's close to all of us. We can all just, you know, meet up here, have a campfire. And so the story goes, we've got all these little stumps cut over here because the ash trees are all dead, as you know. And a tree had fallen over here, and my brother cut all these stumps here. And we were all sitting around and having a campfire. And I looked at the stump that I forget who was sitting on it. I looked at the stump and said, hey, I says, look at the bottom of that stump. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I carved that. So back in channel number 1, this is pre 2014, one of my other YouTube channels that I deleted. I came out here, I think I just basically with a wood chisel, and I was gonna be a carver. And I remember testing another stove at the same time, but I brought my family back here to look at this carving, thinking it was okay. It was pretty cool, but over the course of time, I lost the tree. I had no idea what happened. And of course, like I said, all the ash trees are dead and they've all fallen over. And this tree fell over right here, face down. For what? Maybe 8-9 years? I had no idea. I've looked for it before everywhere, and I didn't even think it was this area. I thought it was a different area of the bush. And it wasn't until we were sitting here by chance, I said, where did you cut that? And so it's right over here. So we're gonna put this together because he managed to cut right through the mustache area here. But I've got the stump here, and let's put it together. There we go. I can't even critique this. There's just so much wrong with it, but look at that guy. By chance, totally by chance, he cut him in half, stacked it as a seat without even knowing. But it's just wrong in so many levels. So there you go. I was never going to show you that, but that just shows. When you look at what I'm carving today, I don't, more than a decade ago at least, right? But that's a start. And that's how a lot of you guys have started with that video of mine from Tom Hines the most fantastically simple carving. Just that little face on the triangle, but that's no different. And as time goes on, you just pick up little bits, little bits, little bits, little bits. Well, I hope you're as disgusted with me as I am in myself. But see, that there is exactly what I'm making this video about, is because first time viewers see the carving that I do today, and I'm not an expert. When I look at other people's carvings, I know I have so much more to grow and to learn. But when I look at my work today and I look at that work, I say, that's positive. And it's the same thing with those stupid piano lessons I had to take. Every day I had to practice, and my songs sounded like crap, and then eventually they got better. And it's the same thing. If you have to practice, you got to put in the time. You got to read those books, watch those videos. Someone said the other day, I have a hard time carving noses. Well, guess what? Go grab a stick of wood and carve 50 noses. Same with eyes. Practice. Put in the sequences. There's rules of face structure, or characterize them, and there is no rules. Just do whatever you want. But I just get frustrated when I get all these comments and emails about people that tried carving once and said, oh, it's not for me. I can't do it. I can't do what you do. Look what I do. That's what I do. And practice has got me to where I am today. And practice will get me from where I am today to hopefully better. But that's my whole little push, and that's your little kick in the rear, because yeah, no more excuses. Like I said, practice, get those books. And again, that Wood Carving Illustrated, you guys have been so good about accepting that sponsorship. I never want to do sponsorships, and I turn them down, and to my discredit, because it's stupid to turn them down, but I do. But this was so in line, and you guys were so great, and that's exactly why I showed you that carving in the beginning. I want to give that carving to somebody on here, and just to show my appreciation for you guys have been great. Even the comments have been great. Back in my old life, especially with the bushcrafters and whatnot, the comments were just always horrible, and you guys are great, and much more mature audience, and I just love it, and it makes it a pleasure to make videos. And with that in mind, I think we'll have to make some kind of, what are we gonna do? Let's make a comment in the under the video, just one. If you make two, I'll delete you. Put something, trust the beaver. That seems to be a slogan from the last video. So if you don't know what trust the beaver means, go back and watch the last video. And yeah, I have a random, somewhere in the net, I've used it before, random comment generator. So let's leave it till like April 1st, and I'll pin the winner on April 1st in the comments. And yeah, I'll mail it wherever. Just my way to say thanks to you. And again, thanks to Wood Carving Illustrated for sponsoring this video. Check them out at woodcarvingillustrated.com, and yeah, get that little subscription of the magazine, because it's not only what you learn from it, it's that little I don't know, that little extra little shot in the arm that just looking at it gives you, that you can keep it. I won't tell you where you can place it, but it's just that little carving boost when you're not carving. You can learn something, and you can see what you want to do, and tools and everything, you know it. So that's about it. But take yourself to school. Magazines, books, videos, and practice. There is, at the end of the day, there's no substitute for practice. And yeah, sure, some people are naturally gifted, and we hate those people. It's too easy. But for the rest of us, we got to work at it, and we got to learn, and we'll never stop learning. So that's about all I got for you. So take it easy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me and listening to my rant. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.
Come on, girl. Come on.